Developer React Club Games announced that Shovel Knight Final 2 DLC King of Chords and Showdown won't be releasing in time as planned. According to Yacht Club, the delay is because they need more time for the production of both expansions physical edition. The developer added that it remains their focus to bring this to the highest level of quality just as we have with the previous Shovel Knight games. We are yet to know when the final release date will be both expansions. The board style for Barrows Deep is getting an enhanced and more expanded version this year. So the game is slated to get a huge update this June, and when it goes live, the game will then be called the Board Style 4 Barrows Deep Director's Cut. So the update brings several new features, most notably the previously mentioned DLC and an engine update, a larger undertaking allowing us to further improve performance and optimization. And Exile Entertainment said in a Kickstarter post. A new season of content and events has arrived in Call of Duty The Black Ops 4. So this new season is marked by Operation Grand Haste, which comes first to the PlayStation 4. So PC and Xbox One players need not to be disappointed, as this will also head their way on February 26, and Turek highlighted the upcoming content in a long blog post over at their website. But in the case, there will be a new specialist, a new mob, as well as a new game mode. There is a rumor that Apex Legends Season 1 Battle Pass will have a free and a premium version. This was discovered by Apex Legends data miner Play Apex Intel when he was looking through the game's files. So as mentioned, he discovered what appears like a free version of the Battle Pass as well as a premium paid version called Diamond. So earlier this month, Respawn shared his year one roadmap for Apex Legends, and the first season is expected to launch by March. So far, we have no word whether these two Battle Pass versions are true or not. It looks like Dota Auto Chess is really popular these days, and there is a huge chance almost everyone is playing it. The game reportedly now has 4 million players with this concurrent players count, 100 times larger than Valve's card game Artifact, and it had a peak player count of over 300,000, which means a third of Dota players are playing Dota Auto Chess instead of the game itself. So on this note, the Chinese publisher Tencent has expressed its intent to mobile, but its developers declined, saying they have no plans of bringing it to other platforms. Card game Cultist Simulator has sold over 100,000 copies, and this news was shared by Weather Factory co-founder Alexis Kennedy in a daily blog post. 85,200 copies of the game have been sold on Steam, while the rest were sold through GOG, Humble, and itch.io. So the company has also distributed 500,000 copies of Humble monthly, but as part of the deal, they don't earn royalties for these copies. Here's the short clip. The dreaded Infinity Blade, which was shelved last December for being too overpowered, is making a return to Fortnite. So this time, the sword will be coming back through a limited time sword fight mode, and this new mode is squad based. And of course, multiple people can wield the blade at once. It may look as if the Infinity Blade is still overpowered, but the good news is it's not unbeatable, unlike the one rolled out in December. So the Infinity Blade is available now in Fortnite. Far Cry New Dawn has surprisingly debuted at the top of the UK sales charts despite having mediocre physical sales. So the game beats Metro Exodus, which takes the number 2 spot, and Crackdown 3 on the other failed to make the cut and landed on the 13th spot. But of course, also in the top 5 are Red Dead Redemption in 3rd, Jump Force in 4th, and FIFA 19 on the 5th place. So although New Dawn managed to take this spot, it didn't fare well as compared to Far Cry 5 sales. Daybreak pushes back PlanetSide Arena's release date yet again. These announcements came just more days after release. The reason for the delay is because Daybreak wants to release the game's PC and the PS4 versions simultaneously. This is the first time the company has announced a console version for the game, and so the delay is really needed. The game will now be released in March. GOG marks the year of the pig with a week-long Lantern Festival sale, which runs until February 25th. So featured games in the sale include The Witcher 3 Game of the Year Edition at 70% off, Darksider 3 at 30% off, Mafia 2 Director's Cut at 80% off, while all EA titles are available at 75% off. So there are more games included in the sale, so go to GOG and check them before the time runs out. The in-game message of the day in Fortnite has revealed that the drift board is making a comeback to the game. It was supposed to roll out bugged in December along with the patch 7.10, but Epic decided to delay it to focus on quality of life improvements. So the drift board will mostly probably be included in the overtime challenges, which runs until February 27. So the in-game message mentioned the drift board limited time mode and using it in a COD and different matches. Today's feature deal is Immortal Redneck, an FPS released in 2017. It is currently available at a best price of 50 cents a euro, while its Steam it released at a price of 19 euro 95 cents. Get this game today through our trusted store and save 97% on our sticky purchase. Check out more of today's deal. Simply type in ! deal on the stream to now. Head over to Allkeyshop.com to compare sticky prices and save more.
Platinum Games has revealed some new details and screenshots for Nintendo Switch exclusive Astral Chain. The developer has added the game to their official website with all the details on the game's storyline and gameplay among other things. Now players will have a better understanding as to what the title is about and offers. Hopefully the information provided will suffice until August 30, 2019 when Astral Chain releases for the Nintendo Switch. Rainbow Six Siege creative director Xavier Marquez recently did an interview in which he stated definitively that the game will not be getting a battle royale mode. When the director was asked about BR interest, he was quoted saying, "No, I am not interested at all in the battle royale. The genre is doing a nice job, but it's not Siege. So appears the BR genre is not for everyone as opposed to what recent history indicates. Ubisoft celebrates its uniqueness, dares to preserve the essence of its tactical shooter." AKS has officially announced their strategy card game Deck of Ashes and released a trailer for it. The trailer did justice in presenting to players the lore, artwork, and clips from the actual gameplay so they may have a solid understanding of what the game entails. The developers are challenging you to use your deck to battle the despicable forces evil and dispel the Ash Curse. Be mindful of the moves you make as losing a battle resets your progress. Deck of Ashes will be coming to early access in April of 2019.
Gather your allies and wreak havoc upon abominations in our way. But make no mistake, for death is unforgiving.
War Thunder's version 1.87 update is set to include vehicles of the late 20th century. Some of the vehicles included will be much younger than the Cold War. The update also adds new artifacts or artifacts and ships to the fray. Play single player for form a squad with which you can engage in all-out PvP battles. The game comes with a sound element of balance as the difficulty matches the player level. Enjoy the ever-expanding and evolving environment as War Thunder offers new content and features with every major update. Activision and Treyarch recently announced the new season of content for Call of Duty Black Ops 4 begins on February 19, 2019. This new operation is named Operation Grand Hist. According to the developers, the season will feature updates across the entire game, which also includes a new specialist, new outfits, and personalized items, new Blackout map additions, vehicles, and game modes. Treyarch had posted a roadmap of their 2019 activities that you may check for more information. It has been reported that Anthem is expected to get all its fixes in the Day 1 patch, or possibly sooner. This conclusion was drawn after lead producer at BioWare Michael Gamble published some tweets stating just that. It is always good to see producers and developers alike iron out wrinkles in a game promptly. In doing so, the developers sent a very positive message to the fans that the devs are serious about the quality of their work. The Day 1 patch will drop on February 22, 2019. Script builder scenes or science fiction thriller game Don't Escape 4 Days in a Wasteland has received a release date and it is March 11, 2019. The developer appears very excited to have reached this milestone based on a statement it issued which read, "This game is my biggest project ever." The developer also went on to say, "Thank you for your patience and I hope the finished game will be worth the wait." The post-apocalyptic pixel art adventure title will be available for PC and Mac OS. Square Enix announced that the Final Fantasy XV DLC episode Arden will be released on 26 March 2019. Until then, fans can watch Final Fantasy XV episode Arden Prologue, which is an animated short that acts as a prequel. Final Fantasy XV episode Arden is a single DLC episode available to purchase for players of Final Fantasy XV. The DLC will be available for Xbox One and Windows 10 on the Microsoft Store, the PlayStation Store, Origin, and Steam. Square Enix is pleased to announce that their Action 2D fighter game Million Arthur Arcana Blood will be coming to PC in the summer of this year. The game brings together many popular fan-favorite characters from the Million Arthur series to partake in the violent arcade action. Seasoned fans of the series will enjoy a new story on Britain's Grand Martial Arts Tournament and warriors targeting for victory and recognition as the true Arthur. Visit the game's Steam page for more information.
行くぜ全力の向こう側
蜂の巣にしてあげる。ここで私にを注射されるか。
月を見るたび思い出せブレードプロテクト進軍する
ちゃちゃっとやっちゃいますか。ミリオンワーサーアルカナ
THQ Nordic and Rainbow Studios are celebrating the first anniversary of the MX vs. ATV. In doing so, they are releasing a special anniversary edition of the game that includes all of the most popular DLC. This celebratory releases will be available on March 12, 2019. The anniversary edition includes DLC track packs Ricky Carmichael Farm, Goat, Hometown, MX Nationals, and Slash Snake Pit. 14 tracks plus all the gear, Supercross, private, compound, and expansive environments will be added as well. Argonwood recently announced the launch of a new alpha segment for their awesome medieval strategy game, Rising Lords. The alpha is scheduled to begin on the 31st of March 2019. As you may have guessed, this awards players a first feel of the game's campaign mode. One very important thing to note is that the alpha will be 100% free for players who sign up ahead of the launch. The developer is inviting you to sign up for the free alpha for a fresh gaming experience as they look forward to your feedback. Today's feature deal is Slightly Mad Studios racing game Project Cars 2. It is currently available at a best price of 11.20 euros, while its Steam price is 59.99 euros. Get this game today through our trusted store and save 81% on your CDK purchase. To get more of today's deals, just type !deal in the stream chat now. Head over to allkeyshop.com to compare CDK prices and save more.